What's your name and how old are you?
Hi, my name is Nick Cana. I'm 27 years old.
Can you tell us about your current living situation?
Right now I'm renting a small room over in downtown Newark, and I'm trying to go to Rutgers University.
What do you plan on doing at Rutgers, majoring in?
Really, right now I'm thinking, but maybe like economics, or I'm thinking like accounting or something like that, you know, and get a associate's degree or maybe a bachelor's degree or something, you know, and go from there. But I don't plan on living in New Jersey. I know Rutgers University, I have some friends, so, you know.
So are you from New Jersey or you just came here?
No, I'm not from New Jersey. I came here actually a month and a half ago. I'm actually from Pennsylvania. Well, actually, I was born in Europe. I was born in Albania. I don't know if you guys heard of Albania, but I was born there, and you know, so I'm just here in Jersey, and I like it here, you know. It's friendly people, and you know, everywhere you go, you have good and bad areas, so, you know, I'm just, you know, getting by, and, you know, it's a little expensive, I'll be honest, a little expensive, you know, but, you know.
So what made you come out to New Jersey?
I had a friend, longtime friend, Albanian friend down here, and we, you know, I wanted to see him and, you know, get in contact with him and hang out with him for a little bit, and then, you know, I kind of enjoyed the city. It was like a mini New York, you know, because I grew up in Pennsylvania, but Pennsylvania is not really my place because it's just, you know, I'm not, you know, it's like mountains and villages, and I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's too like, it's too dead. I'm sorry, you know, excuse my language. It's a little dead, so, you know, that's my plan. So that's why I came here. It's like a mini New York. It reminds me of a mini New York, and I plan on, you know, going to college and just getting my life together and everything.
Can you tell us a little bit about your childhood?
Yeah, sure. I was born in Albania. I'm the youngest of 6 children. I got 1 brother and 4 sisters, and I'm the baby. I came to America when I was 7 years old, and I became a U.S. citizen when I was about 14 years old. I grew up pretty good. My parents worked hard, you know, but my mom and dad were kind of old-fashioned. So when I was 19, I kind of, you know, moved out on my own and just kind of, you know, worked numerous jobs, and started working when I was 16, and, you know, went to trade school, dropped out, you know, and money concerned me more, you know, so that's why now I'm planning on going to college for good and finishing. But, you know, I would say I had a pretty good childhood, you know, nothing like, you know, I met a lot of people that got like, what's the word I'm looking for, like, not abused, but like, you know, spanked and yelled, and, you know, I never had any of that, so, you know, I would consider myself fortunate, you know, because of that, so.
In what ways do you support yourself? How do you make your money?
I work like, honestly, I work under the table, you know. I go to New York and I work at this fabric. It's like not a forklift, but like with packages and stuff like that. So I work under the table, and, you know, mostly, and that's about it.
Do you consider yourself privileged? If so, why? If not, why?
No, I don't consider myself privileged because I struggled with anxiety and depression as a child, and I still struggle with it now. So, you know, I gotta get on and I gotta take some certain medications to help me get through, you know, to help me get through the day, and, you know, to help me get through, and so not necessarily privileged, but work hard, I guess, you know.
How long have you been battling with your mental issues?
Since I was about like 17, 18, you know, 18 years old, stuff like that, it started. I had Lyme disease as a kid, so, you know.
Can you repeat that?
Lyme disease. I had Lyme disease. I got bit by a tick
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I still struggle it to this day, but I seek proper treatment and all that stuff, and helps me out, and but it's tough, but manageable, not impossible, that's the word, hard but not impossible, But I'm sure most people go through their own, stuff, so I'm not gonna sit here and complain and whine and all that stuff, so.
Have you been receiving help from the government?
I have, yes. I have received food stamps in the past and stuff like that, but not anymore. Not anymore. I have received help from when I was in PA. I got food stamps and stuff like that, and but not now.
How was public school like for you?
High school?
Middle school and high school?
It was good, but I got in trouble with some girls, so I got in trouble with some girls, so I had a lot of girlfriends that were American, and my dad didn't like that. I wouldn't say he didn't like it, but it was hard to bring an American girl, or a Hispanic girl. I don't discriminate against nobody, I look at a person's heart, because I think all lives matter. Well, I think it just matters how the individual person is, and but for me, I grew up, because my parents were Albanian, it was a little hard to kind of have a relationship with a girl that was Hispanic or a different ethnicity while I was living with them, at that point, but I got pretty decent grades, and managed to graduate from high school, definitely, and then I went to Job Corps. I don't know if you guys heard of Job Corps.
Mm-hmm.
It's a program in Pennsylvania. I went there when I was 19, and then so.
Do you feel like your relationship with females interfered with your relationship with your parents?
A little bit, yeah, because my mom wanted me to marry an Albanian girl, so it was, I didn't want to go back and forth to Albania to look, because I think love is love. So I had fell in love like maybe a couple times, but I wasn't able to, so it did interfere. Yes, I would say yes, it did interfere. Yes.
Do you feel like your life would be different if you would have gotten support for your mental health issues and life circumstances in right after high school? Yes. I seek treatment for anxiety and depression a little later, so it was a little harder to, get through and talk to people. And it's hard doing this now, but I do it, because, I trying to figure ways to manage it, cope with like exercise and going out and talking to people, It helps to talk to people and meet new people, but so not everybody's friendly. Did you feel adequately prepared for adult life by your high school?
After high school?
Did you feel adequately prepared for adult life by your high school?
No, I did not.
And what year did you graduate from high school?
2011.
This was in Pennsylvania?
Yes, sir.
What ways could they have helped you more?
Are you talking about like my parents or?
High school, or a combination of both.
It was hard for me because my parents were a little kind of like old-fashioned, so I couldn't really tell them that I struggled with anxiety and depression. So I believe that if I grew up like different environment and stuff like that, maybe if they sent me to a doctor earlier, I would have been a little better, but they didn't. So, but I still managed to when I was 19, and I managed to go to a doctor and get treatment for my anxiety and depression, and stayed out of like illegal stuff, never got into that stuff. So, now I feel better, and it's a struggle every day, but I get through.
Do you have any last thoughts for those who might be struggling with something that you went through in the past?
Yes, I think that, mental illness like anxiety and depression is real. Please seek treatment, because it's hard. We live in a tough world, especially with everything that goes on. We live in a tough world, and not everybody's friendly. So I think that, treatment is, adequate and crucial, and it's better than doing
other stuff, for example, alcohol or illegal stuff. You know, I think that seeing proper doctors and getting proper treatment is the goal, because it's real. You know, I've struggled with it for like 7 years now, and you know, anxiety, depression, you know, and other mental health illnesses are real. You know, and there's a stigma attached to it, but you know, it can get through, it can be manageable, and people can become successful. Like I'm trying to write a book, you know, about my thing now. So.
Okay, thank you so much.